touchy joie.
Okay.
But
yeah, I get you.
no, but when you're saying I've never seen you on the twag,
Okay, I'm starting.
You should have like recorded some BTS like random chats
things that happen at the
What's BTS random chats?
behind the scenes, like random chats, like the chat we were having now.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll have one of those outside.
Nah, it was like, didn't we have one of those last time?
I don't know. No,
I'm talking about.
did we?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, we did actually. That's right.
That content never made it on.
Because of other reasons.
And you know what's funny? You had a bike that day.
All right. Wait again. So this is the Sugar Lips. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm starting again. Wow.
It was the blackest thing
Nice,
I've ever
nice
heard
being
you say.
rude, huh? So today I've got some girl G's over here. We're gonna have an interesting conversation. Don't forget that I said you guys can just work between this mic. Or I'll give you.
I think.
Yeah.
Actually, SK, you have this one, then I'll give Amita this one, because
Or
obviously.
we can just
No, but
pass
it's
it.
right
You
there.
have to.
And you should be able to hear us talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully.
But we'll put it closer for better audio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys would, who do I have here today and why?
You go first. You're the popular one.
Me. So you have Kopano, SK. Don't even want to say influencer, but content creator, rider. Yeah, just a guy who loves bikes, everything about bikes.
Even though it is a R1, but yeah.
I ride an R1, arguably, best 1000, but we won't get into that.
What was that? Say that out loud.
Say that
We
properly.
won't get
sir.
into
Say
that.
that in
Say
your
what you
Batman
just-
voice. Say it in your Batman voice. Go ahead.
The best 1000. Yeah, man.
Anyway.
And who do I have here today?
Okay, no, sharp. You know me, but Tat.
Yeah, the
Just a
audience
reg-
doesn't know you.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Well, hopefully,
Just a regular rider. That's all. I'm not an influencer.
but
I
you
ride a
do,
BMW.
but you do post.
I post enough.
Yeah,
I
so
post enough. I get around.
So I guess you do have some influence on some people.
Hardly, my boy, hardly.
Influencing someone.
I'm
Right?
not, I'm influencing no one. I just want you to do the best thing that you can do, which is buy a BMW.
Yes.
That's not proper influence.
No, I want the best for you, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I want the best for you.
if
Look,
you're sick, you go to a specific hospital that is actually good to, help
yeah,
you recover.
Stop going to public hospitals. Come to the private hospital. It's right here.
Baby.
Okay.
Some people just choose to,
Selling bar,
Sorry, what was that? What was that?
No, we are not. Just
Management at BM, please red flag this guy.
as a belief. May he not step foot in any other BMW dealership
How you get-
in South Africa.
How are you guys gonna get me to experience an S1000 if you blacklist me?
That's your problem.
Because I need to give you guys an objective review.
You're biased already.
I'm not. I love Yamaha, but I don't think I'm biased. If something is good, it's good. If I ride it, spend a day, maybe a weekend.
Can you say that
Then-
again with more conviction?
No.
So you blink
I'm,
twice.
I'm giving it the benefit of the
So you
doubt.
blink twice. I don't
I
trust
mean,
you
there's a reason why people love it. So, yeah.
because it's not a BM.
No, I mean the S1000.
Oh, that. Because
Yeah.
it's the best bike. Value for money, power for money, money for
It
money.
is value for money. I'll give it that.
Money for money.
Looks, I'll give it that.
Thank you.
It's actually number 2 on my looks ranking, and R1 is below. But hey,
We all know what your number
but
one
looks
is.
are subjective.
What's your number one?
V4. V4 is number 1. Then
Yeah.
S1000 number 2. Then R1 number 3.
Which year V4?
Obviously, not the new one. This new one is 2025. Is
So I think we all have that same objective. Like, we don't like the new one.
no.
Everybody or some people. Wait, let's do this. I think this is going to work better. You hold that one. Yeah, because of this man is clearly opinionated. I think this is your podcast now.
It's not mine.
Okay, let's go. So we're going to go into the second question now one time, now.
What's the second question?
So I think that,
Who's got the biggest stick?
can we get a
biggest
better,
pipe.
No, can we get,
Again, look at him again.
no man, relax.
Who's got the biggest?
1 millimeters, boy.
You know.
Wait,
You know, titanium, full titanium.
can I please gain control of this? Can I get a background check on your background on biking and your background on biking? Like where you guys start and what bike you started out at, and yeah, where you guys at now?
Go for it.
All right, man, cool. I just wanted you to shine, you know.
Go for it.
Anyway, so where did I start? Asses, man. I remember back in the day, dude. Back in the day, Superbike magazine actually. So they had a Hansbury cover, the '08 Hansbury Honda. I kept that magazine, my boy. 2014 or 2013, that was my first bike.
Yeah.
08 Blade, yes, and I was a problem on that one. I didn't talk to anyone, dude. You
Did
couldn't
you
tell
also
me.
did you also have a poster on your wall and stuff like that?
I just had a very awesome bike. That was it. Like my bike was better than yours. It looked better. I ran harder. But being a young man, you could do things like that. Then what did I do? '08 Honda, and I got the 2012 BMW Motorsport colors. Then I was that guy with 2 super bikes, and everyone was like, "No, you shouldn't have 2 super bikes." But I don't listen to you for advice.
So wait, you started on 1,000.
Yeah.
The '08 Honda was 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No? Okay, so I'll be honest, right? That thing of starting on 1,000 is true. You don't get the full experience of learning a bike. You jump into the deep end and hopefully you swim and don't die.
Yes. You ride scared in the beginning.
Oh, hey, dude, I was riding balls.
Yeah.
Like, there were things I would do. Dude, like, it was because I didn't know biking code the whole way, right? So I remember one time, there was a staggered formation, this bike club, big bike club. Here I come. Emergency lane, all of them.
Doing your own thing.
N12.
Hey, yeah. Like a hooligan. Hey,
I was
this
only
guy.
N12, rode past all of them. Gone. And now thinking back on it, now, I'm like, yes, but I could have caused an accident, and a bad one at that.
Yep.
And I don't remember who the club was, but I'd like to formally apologize. I'm not that guy
Yeah.
anymore.
Someone out there remembers you.
Oh, someone out there.
They-
Whoa. Hey, dude, there's like 3 guys with a vendetta, and it's valid. Like, okay, my bad, man.
Yeah.
Just take your free shot, not the face, free shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, then what did I do? 2012 BMW, then I had the 2012 and the 2015, then I had 2015 and the 2020. And I had the 2020, then I had the 2021 CBR Triple R. Then I traded both in.
I remember that one.
Of course you.
I remember that
Of
one.
course you. I was the only one with it.
I remember.
Still am the only one with it.
So you went through all of them.
No, I haven't went through all of them. I actually really want to own a V4 and an R1 and an Aprilia.
No, what I'm talking about on the BMW side.
Yeah, I've gone
Yeah.
through all of them. Like,
Okay.
there's- you can't tell me, like, dude, I've been through all of them, and decently, I put kilos on each of them.
And then I'm
So arguably, you should be Mr. One Ride, One Round.
Hey, listen, I let people have their shine, dog. I'm not about to co-opt someone's wave, because that's,
Yeah.
first of all, you look weak doing that. Honestly,
yeah.
I say this, right? If someone gives you an idea and you rush to do it,
Yeah.
you're pathetic.
Yeah,
Because 9
yeah.
times out of 10, you probably didn't do it as well as you should have. You should have taken your time instead of, it's like jumping the gun for a race that you were never going to win in the first place.
100%.
So, again, there's like ideas I've shared, right? Content ideas. Someone rushes, they do it, it doesn't do well. Like, what the fuck? What did you think was gonna
Yeah,
happen?
yeah.
I didn't give you everything you were supposed to do. I just gave you
Exactly.
the top. And then you just, dude. But yes, like his phrase is, don't steal it. You look weak. You look
No,
weak.
it's his. It's his.
phrase.
It's his.
But if you find someone like, I started this, like, are you sure?
Yeah,
Ren,
no.
Are you sure?
I feel like you would have to be either living under a rock to say something like that,
Nah, this guy.
or just be the most, I don't know, like douchebag
Hey,
to.
dude, there's both.
We all know.
Okay.
We all know. We all know. Even now, without the bike, he's still Mr. One Ride, One
Hey,
Round.
hey.
No ride, no
I
round.
know. It's
No ride, no round.
not that no bike is coming back real soon.
Yeah.
I said no.
For now.
I didn't say-
Yes, sir.
I
For
didn't
now.
say no bike, no rounds at all.
Yo,
Hey,
Mr. SK,
hey.
let's get your background check, sir.
So, hey, dude, I've always wanted to own a bike. I remember when I was in varsity. Actually, I started like a while back. The Hondas. I remember flipping through, dude, these old magazines, and I'd see them, like the old, like beefy-looking Hondas, and I was like, I like bikes. Then, varsity, I had this fantasy: walking in my lecture room with a helmet on, putting it on my desk there and just being the coolest guy in the room because I ride a bike. So dude, the riding dream has been there for a while, and at some point I was like, you know what, I need to jump on this thing. But because I was a car guy before bikes and I loved speed and going fast, I took it upon myself to start on a slower bike, on a smaller bike. So I started on an R3 so the bike can limit me in case I have a stupid moment and I feel like I've got this, and then I find out. So I started on an R3. I rode it for about 4 months, got an R6. And I rode it for 4 months. People say, but you should have just got the R6 because 4 months. But I was riding it every day because seat time is very important. Like you can have a bike for 2 years, but if you only ride it on the weekends, then I can have more seat time than you. So I was literally going to the gym every day with it. I'd take the longer route, coming back, going back home, So the seat time was a lot. So by 4 months, I was ready. Got an R6. I had the R6 the longest because it was about 3 years. The whole time I was like, next bike is R1. So then I got a 2011, the Big Bang R1 after the R6. Then from there I moved on to the one that I ride right now, which is the 2023 R1. And dude, yeah, been loving that thing. But I like the fact that I moved up the ladder. I feel like there's a lot of things that I picked up along the way. And when I did get to the 1,000, I could fully enjoy the 1,000. I could literally push the bike and not ride it like, hey, what if something happens? Or, I mean, obviously you do still think those things, but less. So yeah, that's how I got into biking. And then once I was like riding bikes and everything, I was doing my own maintenance, started picking up a couple of things here and there. And then that's where the whole YouTube thing came on. I'm like, okay, why not make content out of this? Then I started filming. There was TikTok as well. TikTok was more of let me create funny, amusing content.
Yeah. I think that's how I found out about you.
Yeah, it was more like laid back because I liked all the other content, but I wanted to take things that people do for like every day, but make it relatable for bikes.
Yeah.
So make it almost bike specific. The sounds that are there, but translate it into a bike specific content, but that people can still understand that don't ride. You can still look at it and laugh. You're like, bikers. But yeah, that's how my biking journey has been, where it started and where I am now.
Okay, great. I mean, I think the main reason of me starting this open chat is that to put highlights on South African influences, if I can say, and South African biking. Okay, so I know you guys definitely do record content, and the thing that I want to know the most, with the content that you make right now, how do you think it's going to impact your strategy, well, your growth within your channel, and how will it help the South African markets in terms of gain more awareness around biking and potentially getting more people to ride? Do you remember the questions?
Yeah, this is a good one, dude. First of all, actually, this is the best one for you. Like, I put it this way. If you've got young guys looking at you or looking up to you, and you influence these young guys to get a bike and do 300, are you doing better or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so which is why you see my content is more focused on, the visuals of it all. Not, hey, how long can I do 300 down the highway until something goes wrong?
I feel that.
Which, I get it, guys. It's fun. Like, the highest, I get it.
Yes.
Again, but to each their own. Right? So I would rather say my content is more geared to the longevity of it all. You need to ride to your next bike. That's my phrase. Ride to your next bike.
Hey.
Don't be out here.
Hey.
Can you imagine dying in the year like 2015 and cooler bikes came out after that?
Oh.
Bro, bikes had wings now.
Because you had to be big balls guy. I'm gonna do 180 in a 60 zone, and I don't know if that car's gonna turn left or right.
Right.
You just had to be that guy. So I would say my stuff is more geared to the visuals of it all, the entertainment of it all. Yes, I'm spicy every now and then. I'll say something about Yamaha.
No, there's other versions of spicy on your content.
No, there's not.
Content,
Yeah,
yes,
there's
there is.
other. Hey, it's not hey.
Are we going the speed limit?
As I put a clip of one of those spicy videos.
Please do.
Are we
Please
going
do.
the speed limit?
Yes, you
Are
are.
we dressed?
Some
Yes,
of
we
them
are.
are.
Yes, we are.
Yes, you are. Well, some
Fine.
of them are.
All of them are.
Partly.
All of them are.
They got a helmet on at least.
Helmet, gloves, boots are on their choice. But they're dressed. They're safe.
Yeah.
Point is, right, safe, dressed up, you're going to ride to your next bike.
Yeah.
But again, it's up to you, dude. If you want to do 300, by all means, I'm not going to chase you down. What do I prove? If you wanted to race me at 300, you should have met me when I had my Honda, not now.
Yeah. Okay, great. Mr. SK?
Dude, like I said, so I've got 2 different platforms, and I think each have a different purpose. So I'd say TikTok is more for me, it's like an outlet, like
More entertainment, if
this
you can say that.
this alter ego that I have that
Yeah.
likes doing like random things and
Yeah.
silly things or whatever. But I also try and show the biking side of things to the everyday people, because you go every day, you fill up, you get the guy saying, "Hey, I like bikes, but I'm afraid," So
Yes.
you also show people like that it's not unattainable. Like, you can get a bike and you can live. I know a guy who's like 70 years old still riding. People think that's a coffin on wheels. It's not. It all depends on the rider.
Yes.
So that's the TikTok side, but the YouTube side is it's more educational. And I've had guys now starting to pick up like spanners, like, I want to get a project bike, I want to do this, or I see now that it's doable.
Yeah.
Or I can work on my bike because I saw you doing this. It's not that difficult.
Yes.
So the TikTok one, I like it because, the YouTube one, I like it because it opens minds. It makes people see that, it's not rocket science. I'm sure it's hurting some mechanics out there, but hey, mechanics have been hurting us. So,
True that.
So, hey, but I believe in doing things yourself. We all have hands. Tools are everywhere.
Yeah.
Get tools, do things yourself, learn your bike. That thing that you're pushing at 300, it's like, dude, you need to be one with that thing. You don't know what that guy is doing, his state of mind or whatever. Maybe he didn't tighten that thing fast because he's I don't know, maybe his girlfriend cheated on him. He just wanted to finish the bike and get paid.
Well,
But
when you don't ride a RR, that's the kind of things that happen.
no, but I'm saying it happens to everyone. And it's like I personally have peace of mind when I do my own things because I know that I've done it right. I've done it. When I work on the bikes, I literally download the service manual.
Yes.
I use proper torque specs, proper technique, as it would have been done here by a specialist. I'm not a specialist, but I follow the same steps they do. So that gives me peace of mind, knowing that I've done. And if anything happens, I have myself to blame. You look like you want to say something.
Oh, I have so much. I have so much. No, but dude, that is legit. That is legit though. Because you've got a machine. It's got so much potential. You don't have one spanner to torque anything.
Bro,
You don't know where to start.
bro,
If it ticks funny, you have no idea.
bro. I've had guys that, dude, don't even, the simplest thing, clean their chains. Or even do a chain adjustment.
Ooh.
That is like the simplest thing you can do. Clean your chain, do the chain adjustment. That is the simplest thing. But some guys don't. And it's like, dude, you should at least be able to do that. You see guys riding and the fairings are flying off and whatever. And it's like a bolt came loose. But you could have picked that up if you did your own things. If you washed your own bike to begin with.
If
You,
you're honest,
dude, it's like simple things like that that I hope the stuff that I do on YouTube opens people's minds to say, hey, there's a random guy who's doing this. Literally took a bike from PE that was, gonna be wrecked or used for parts, whatever, and it's on the road now, dicing